My mom stole the money to take my sister on a luxury retreat. They came home to an empty house. I'm 24 and I've been the sole provider for my family since Dad passed in a hit and run 4 years ago. The driver was never caught, leaving us with grief and zero income overnight. My sister Kiki is 22 and calls herself a spiritual teacher. She makes maybe $200 a month selling overpriced crystals and doing tarot readings on Instagram. Meanwhile, I work 50-hour weeks at a warehouse job plus weekend shifts at a grocery store. Every morning, I wake up at 4 a.m. to catch 2 buses for my 90-minute commute each way. By the time I get home at 8 p.m., I'm dead exhausted. But for 2 years, I saved every extra dollar I could find. No eating out, no new clothes, no social life. I had $4,800 saved up, enough for a decent used car that would cut my commute to 30 minutes. This car wasn't just about convenience. It would let me take evening classes, maybe even a better job. It represented my entire future. Then Kiki's boyfriend cheated on her with her best friend. Instead of handling it like an adult, she completely lost it. She keyed his car, threw rocks through his apartment windows, and got arrested for destruction of property. He didn't press charges, but she spiraled anyway. She started drinking heavily, bringing random guys home from bars, and screaming at Mom and me when we tried to intervene. One night, I found substance paraphernalia in her room. When I confronted her, she laughed and said I was too uptight to understand her spiritual journey. That's when Mom found this luxury wellness retreat in Colorado. $5,000 for 2 weeks of healing and self-discovery. Organic meals, meditation sessions, spa treatments, basically an expensive vacation disguised as therapy. Mom sat me down with tears in her eyes. Kiki needs this more than you need a car. Money can always be earned back, but your sister's mental health comes first. I was stunned. Mom, this car would change my entire life. I've been saving for 2 years. She guilt-tripped me about Dad, saying he would want our family to stick together, but I refused. That money represented 24 months of sacrifice. 2 days later, I came home to complete silence. Our house felt wrong, too quiet. On the kitchen counter was a note in Mom's handwriting. Sorry, we couldn't wait for your approval. Kiki and I are on our way to Colorado. This is what's best for our family. Love, Mom. My hands were shaking as I opened my banking app. Balance, $40. My entire savings account, empty. I called Mom's phone over and over, straight to voicemail. Finally, I got a text from Kiki. Thanks for the donation, bro. I broke down sobbing in our empty kitchen. My own mother had stolen from me. The woman I'd been supporting for 4 years had betrayed me without hesitation. But then the sadness turned to pure rage. I spent the next week strategically packing. Every single thing I had bought for that house went into boxes. The 65-inch TV I'd saved up for last Christmas, gone. The leather couch I'd bought on payment plan, loading it into a rental truck. Kitchen appliances, dishes, even the good towels. If I'd paid for it, it was coming with me. I found a studio apartment across town and moved everything there. The house looked like it had been robbed. When they returned from their spa vacation, Mom called me 50 times in 1 hour. I finally answered on call 51. How could you do this to us? She sobbed. We have nothing. Funny, I said calmly. That's exactly how I felt when I found my bank account empty. Kiki grabbed the phone, screaming about how I was selfish and cruel. You abandoned your family, I laughed. You mean the family that stole my life savings? That family? Mom got back on, crying harder. Your father would be so disappointed in you. That crossed the line. Actually, Mom, Dad would be proud that I finally stood up for myself. He taught me to work hard and never let people take advantage of me, even family. I hung up and blocked both their numbers. For the first time in 4 years, I felt free.